Well, guys, just thought I'd do a quick boot update with my Lowa Z8. I was getting quite a few questions about these boots here. I've been running them for the last year, just under 12 months, I'd say. The Z8s, these have been primarily my hunting boot. I did a snow trip with a motorbike. I was running these boots, really good, never got wet. Obviously they were brand new at that stage as well. I've kept using them, did do the treatment to keep the leather supple and put some lube into that leather, and some cream, and just usually the Lowa branded stuff and a little bit of dubbing. But other than that, they've been good. I'd say these are still like a medium stiffness, good ankle support, and yeah, they haven't let me down yet. I do really like the Lowa tactical range. To later date, I did run a lot of the stiffer, Tibets and high country previous. I still really enjoyed those boots. I just didn't think they were really heavy boot, and I wanted to try more of a lighter, more nimble boot, but still giving me good foot support. I did have a big toe injury over the last 3 years. I just had a log drop on my foot when I was cutting it on the farm, and hit the top of my toe, but it made a bit of a spur, so I sort of stayed away from a bit more of a softer boot. Going forward, that the softer boots have been good now, and I do change my boots between the Z8s and the Inox Pros. These are like my everyday shoe. These are basically a higher runner. I wear these a lot. I train in these at the gym. I do a lot of bike riding and running with this stuff. I don't do much bike running anymore, but I still do a little bit of running, and I still wear these boots here. I've done boxing in these boots, and I wouldn't call them boot. They're just a high runner, to be honest. But these are really good. They have updated the soles on these. These are very slippery soles. The soles pretty much chewed apart on these. I would say the newer ones might be a little bit better for longevity, but yeah, as you can see, the sole's quite ripped up on these. I do wear them every day, but they have deteriorated a bit in the sole there. The only other boot which I wear every day, these are the Z6s. These have been pretty much, they're identical to the Z8s in many ways, just the sole's very much the same. There's the wearing of the sole there. Compared to the Z8s, they've got a lot more. The Z8s have. I've definitely worn the Z8s a lot less. Really good boot still. I do change the insoles on the boots. I run super feet. Now you just gotta be careful with the super feet, because it does fill up the boot a lot more. So you got to worry a bit more what sock you're wearing at that time, and the lacing and the pressure you want to put in your feet. Other than that though, the super feet have really been really good for archers and stuff like that. The problem with going with a boot like that, you're losing your natural ability to run softer shoes in a way. So that's why I like the interchange between the soft shoe and the heavy shoe, as in soles, heavy sole to a lighter sole, because this allows the more natural mobility of my feet and keeps my feet strengthened better. But when I'm going on, different hunting trips or whatever I'm doing, obviously each boot has a purpose, and that's when I decide on which boot I'm going to run for that mission or whatever I'm doing. So that in hindsight, to have a purpose-built shoe for each job that I'm doing. Other than that, I find that the laces have been really good. The laces have held up really nicely. It's a crucial part in all shoes. You've got to have really high quality laces, and I would say that Lowas have some of the best laces I've ever run on any shoes or any boot. They don't deteriorate too fast, but they all are also replaceable by their own manufacturers. Other than that, there's a lot more boots coming out. The Zephyr Mark IIs and the Mark II highs, which I'll probably want to try out. The Mark II highs are really appealing for me. Yeah, I'll keep giving you guys updates on all the Lowa boots that I run, and go from there. Hope some of this stuff I'm doing, guys, is good information for you guys to make decisions on investing purchases on your boots. Yeah, and if anyone would like to get in touch with me, they probably know I'm at Melbourne Gunworks, and yeah, I'll be giving all the technical support I can, and going forward. Thanks, guys.